What's up, guys? It's your boy GP with DeOrganized Media, bringing you another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly. We get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together, discuss the latest alpha from the Bitcoin and broader crypto ecosystem, kick out high frequency vibes, and bring you hot alpha fresh off the press. So hopefully you guys have had a very blessed week. Happy Friday. Um, Plenty of stuff going on in the ecosystem. Bitcoin ripping back to the upside, looking like it is breaking out of a consolidation range, which has me very, very bullish. Got some weird energy going on, right? Like, the calm before the storm, so to speak. So, very, very interesting what it feels like to be in this space at this moment. Feels early, feels good, feels new. Big shout out to my guy, Tenderly. What's up, Tenderly? Welcome, my good friend. Hopefully, you're having an awesome day today. Uh, just got done with the space with the Canvas. He was doing a Boost X space. They are going to be doing a space on Fridays. So, if you want to stay in the know about what's going on with Boost X, be sure to follow the Boost X handle at BoostX_app. Big shout out to my BoostX ambassadors. You guys are crushing it, killing it, and really, really should be proud, man. You guys are some real deal grinders. As for with a lot of those in the Stacks ecosystem building on Bitcoin, very cool stuff going on. So let me get straight into the news, give you some bookmarks, let you know, keep you in the know. You know how it goes. So bringing up my bookmarks, let me just double check that I am small and the news is big, and it is right. So let's go. Excuse me. And this is from my handle, and you can follow me at GPSC_STX. Are you going to Bitcoin Vegas? If you are in the Stacks ecosystem and you're going, drop a comment below so I can get an idea of who will be there. I want to meet as many of the community as I can. That should say community members, sorry. I'm officially part of the DeOrganized Bitcoin Press, and then I made this cool little infographic, and it pops up. Are you going to Bitcoin Vegas? Got the Vegas skyline, or looks like a skyline here of Vegas, and then Bitcoin in the background. So go follow me, go like and reshare, and then drop and let me know if you're going to be in Vegas, because I'd love to meet up with you. DeOrganized has been officially accepted as part of the Bitcoin Press going into Bitcoin Vegas. So we will be allowed access to the press areas, and we'll be giving you some live coverage over there in Vegas, right at the Bitcoin conference. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a blast, and hopefully I meet a bunch of you guys. So let me know. Drop a comment there. Let me know if you're gonna be there. So I would so love to meet up with you guys. Moving on from the main Stacks handle, and you can follow that at Stacks. Stacks and SBTC are taking over Dubai's crypto conferences, from Token 2049 and Staking Summit to SWI Basecamp. The Stacks ecosystem is showing the world how it's unlocking BTC liquidity and activating the Bitcoin economy. Let's take a look at the event topics below, and let's just briefly cover some of this stuff. Got our base guy Munib, founder of Stacks here, talking at Token 2049 right here. At the at the keynote from the Token 2049 stage, Munib shared why this is the most exciting era ever for Bitcoin. The problem of making Bitcoin programmable and usable in DeFi is a holy grail problem, which SBTC is looking to solve. If you don't know what SBTC is, it is a decentralized, permissionless, trustless, wrapped Bitcoin asset that we use in the Stacks ecosystem. There are no federated systems involved. So it is a more programmable Bitcoin. It is one-to-one backed, and you could peg that in, and you could be earning yield straight off the bat for your Bitcoin. Let's click this and extend this and see what else he had to say. Looks like now some exciting R&D work on SBTC will make it self-custodial for the underlying BTC. It will be trustless. And as you can see here in this picture of Munib, we have several different apps featured in the background, including Boom. Big shout out from Dan from Boom Wallet. Also the AI BTC guys. Big shout out to my leather ambassadors. I'm a leather ambassador. I use leather for everything. Your Bitcoin assets look better in leather. It's just a fact. Asigna, And a big shout out to BoostX being featured within these featured apps on the screen behind Munib. Very, very cool stuff there. Moving on, at Token 2049 panel, Munib stressed the importance of experimentation to grow the Bitcoin ecosystem. If Bitcoin is worth trillions of dollars, you don't want the code base to change. We are in agreement. You want to experiment on the L2s. You want to see lots of experimentation and see what gets traction. And that's what a lot of the builders on Bitcoin are doing now. We have had a lot of new builders enter our ecosystem ever since the Biddle Battle and Stacks Ascent became came into existence. So there are some incentives to join our ecosystem and start working in a permissionless, decentralized environment. Come build on Bitcoin via Stacks. Base builders are building in Stacks. Moving on, at the multi-chain day event, Renap Shah explained why SBTC is good for Bitcoin. SBTC is uniquely positioned for DeFi because of Stacks' innovative consensus mechanism that yields Bitcoin. If you didn't know about the POX mechanism, bidders bid Bitcoin to secure the network and mine Stacks. No, that's what miners do. Stackers stack STX and earn Bitcoin. That's what you want to know right there. There you go. There's some base alpha for you. Stack your stacks, earn Bitcoin. That's what makes the POX mechanism very special. Is because that you can own another asset while earning native BTC. So very, very special what we have in Stacks. Cherish the POX mechanism. Love the POX mechanism. Have fun with the POX mechanism. And if you're a builder, experiment with it. So very cool stuff. At the Stacking Summit, Munib talked about the importance of carrying Satoshi's mission forward. Satoshi started the work. Now ecosystems like Stacks are activating Bitcoin capital. It's time to bring BTC to 1 billion people through Bitcoin L2s like Stacks. Very, very true. At SWE Basecamp, Munib shared that SWE is integrating SBTC. Stacks is bringing Bitcoin to where the people are, starting from SWE. Integration like this one means increased SBTC adoption, so more value flowing back into the Stacks ecosystem. So SBTC adoption equals Stacks adoption. Very, very cool to see ecosystems like SWE integrating SBTC. Very, very, very good times ahead. So that is that with kind of covering what's going on in all of these conferences. Let's get back to my bookmarks and see what else is going on. Sorry, I got a bug in my throat. I must be talking a lot or something lately. By BitcoinLayers.org standards, with 3,000 SBTC, Stacks is now the third Bitcoin layer by BTC supply in just 3 months. Wow. In just 3 months, we've secured the number 3 spot by, BTC secured within the network. Very, very cool stuff. And withdrawals are just went live, and the SBTC cap for pegging into SBTC from native BTC will be lifted soon. So very interesting stuff seeing that happen there and seeing those metrics. With the new SBTC caps on the horizon, Stacks is on track to become the number 1 Bitcoin layer. It's just a fact. And then also from the main Stacks handle, narratives positioning Stacks as the leading Bitcoin layer. Bitcoin DeFi, earn more yield BTC with your BTC. Institutional adoption, Coinbase 50 Index, Grayscale Trust, Jump, scalable L2 network with 100% Bitcoin finality, leading in developers. We have a lot of developers coming to the network to build on Bitcoin via Stacks. And this is funny because I remember whenever this infographic by CryptoRank left Stacks out in this main category where it has a Grayscale Trust, Coinbase 50 Index, Made in USA, World Liberty Financial. That's the only one we're not in is World Liberty Financial. So we're in this area and they left Stacks out. So community members photoshopped Stacks in to this area and was like, "Why crypto rank? Why?" So I thought that was pretty funny. I thought we would reminisce on that. And now it's actually being used by the main stacks handle. I don't think that crypto rank ever fixed that, but don't fade stacks. I mean, fade at your own risk. Not financial advice, and always do your own research, but don't fade. Coming from Hermetica, and you can follow them at Hermetica5. This week, USDH stakers locked in 9% APY, enough to buy coffee at token 2049, and maybe a second one without checking the price. Whether you were in Dubai or on your couch, the yield showed up either way. I really do like the way that whoever's posting behind the Hermetica account, love the way that you are posting lately. It is based. I love the way that you're like teasing here. Let's go look at it real quick. This is something that made me laugh earlier. Was did you wake up and check your USDH yield on our new sleek UI, or should we mind our own business? So I like these little types of funny posts. Good for engagement and give us a laugh, right? Hermetica launched their new 2.0 where you can swap into USDH and all that stuff. You guys should go give it a shot, give it a try, and check it out. USDH is the first Bitcoin-backed stablecoin, the only one in existence. Get rid of your fiat-backed stables and opt in for a better, more usable, more secure stablecoin with USDH. Very cool. From the Bitflow camp, and you can follow them at Bitflow_finance. Welcome, sweet friends. With SBTC coming to your ecosystem, you're now tapped into the heart of Bitcoin DeFi. If you're looking for the best swap routes, auto DCA, and juicy BTC yields, Bitflow's got you covered. Big shout out to the Bitflow surfers. Looking forward to the Bitflow beach party and at the Bitcoin conference later this month. Gonna be a good time. Moving on from the Zest protocol, and you can follow them at Zest Protocol. Zest brings you the latest yield opportunities in BTC-Fi and the Stacks ecosystem. Looking to earn rewards on your BTC and Stacks assets? Don't miss the guide featuring 3 strategies to boost returns. So let me go here real quick and let's check out what people are doing. The new Bitflow Finance Flex Pool for the STSTX and STX pair is targeting over 10% APY. Since STSTX can earn up to 10% APY in stacking rewards, the potential returns is over 20% APY. A compelling strategy for anyone looking to accumulate more STX. Very base, as you can see. I liked and shared that right there. So yeah, definitely go follow the Zest protocol to find these juicy strategies. 20% APY on your stacks sounds based. STX is your beta play on Bitcoin. Just letting you know, FYI. Sitting on some stable coins and looking for a high yield opportunity, the yield on USDA from Arcadico Finance on Zest is currently 12.48% APY. Wow. On a stable coin, that's massive. Base stable coins exist within the Stacks ecosystem. Want to borrow stables at a low rate while offsetting it with yield? Depositing SBTC on Zest earns 4.13% APY, while borrowing USDH costs 1.96%. Wow, look at that arbitrage opportunity there. You're borrowing while earning yield and still free to put USDH to work across DeFi. What I am doing is borrowing USDH against my STSDX that I've supplied as collateral on Zest, and then I'm swapping that USDH into STX, and then taking it over to Stacking DAO and stacking that STX for more STSDX and playing that value loop a few different times. So very, very cool stuff. Very cool ways to earn within our ecosystem. Moving on from Stacking DAO, and you can follow them at Stacking DAO. Stacking rewards won't be paid out 288 blocks before the end of this cycle as usual. Why, you might ask? Let's just say something new is on the horizon, and daily rewards might be part of it. Can you think of earning daily rewards in a better way? I mean, securing the network, Bitcoin finality, decentralized, earning more stacks, very based, daily rewards, guys. So definitely go follow Stacking DAO. and stay in the know. Jump into the Stacking Down and Zest Discords. I am the CM over there. I have a bunch of fun initiatives and plenty of prizes to earn, including different, like say for example, in Stacking Down we have a poker tournament once a month. If you want to play Pokemon TCG Pocket, we have a Pokemon tournament. We have all sorts of games in the Stacking Down Discord, so come join us, have some fun for your chance to win some prizes. And in the Zest Discord, we have the Zest meme point sprint going on where you can earn a Zest community chest for accomplishing different challenges, clicking the swords in the Rumble Royale, and duking it out, right? So come have some fun in the Zest and Stacking Down Discords. Very, very big stuff going on in there right now. Again, from Stacking DAO, platforms like DeOrganized Media are helping grow awareness around the Stacks ecosystem, and Stacking DAO is proud to team up with them. Here's what the DeOrganized team has had to say about this partnership helps strengthen the broader Stacks community. And let's read this right here. DeOrganized exists to educate, entertain, and elevate the Stacks ecosystem, and our partnership with Stacking DAO helps us do all three. By covering STSTX in our daily shows and ecosystem updates, we're able to demystify stacking and show the real ways people can earn yield on Bitcoin and on the leading layer Bitcoin L2 stacks. It's not just a sponsorship, it's an aligned messaging that meets users where they are. Big shout out to Stacking DAO, the Stacking DAO X DeOrganized Media connection. Let's go, guys. And of course, as you can see, I liked and shared that as well. Very cool stuff. We love being partnered with Stacking DAO. 0% fees for stacking with the stacking pool for SDX. Very based. Come earn. Let's go. Moving on from Cointelegraph. New Congressman Lance Gooden proposes placing Bitcoin ATMs in federal buildings. The bill aims to boost crypto visibility and accessibility across the U.S. with plans to start in high traffic locations. Very, very cool stuff. Maybe be able to put some fiat money into an ATM and then buy some Bitcoin and vice versa. Cool stuff. To date, the S&P 500 records records its ninth straight day of positive gains. Very cool stuff. The stock market looking all right after a big dip. Just in, Phantom launches gasless swaps, letting users pay fees with swap tokens when low on Sol. Available for mobile trades over $75. Cool. Alert. FinCEN names Huion Group a major money laundering threat tied to $4 billion in crypto scams and North Korean heist. Crazy, man. North Korean Lazarus Group hit Bybit with a social engineering hack earlier this year, and they were hit pretty heavily for like 4B. And I think Bybit handled it pretty well. Covered all the withdrawals and all that stuff. So I think they addressed it pretty quickly, and they're doing just fine. Today, Bitcoin financial company Fold rang the NYSE, the stock exchange, NY Stock Exchange, opening bell this morning. A Bitcoin financial company, Fold rang the New York Stock Exchange opening bell this morning. That is huge. We're seeing more and more Bitcoin companies like spring up out of nowhere. Mass adoption is here, guys. Don't be fading. Don't be selling your Bitcoin to like the BlackRocks and the Fidelities of the crypto world, and you'll be just fine. Keep strong, hodl on. Insight: Polymarket users predict an 85% that Bitcoin breaks 100K this month. In the month of May, you say? Very, very cool. Moving on, latest unstakes 340,510 SOL. Wow, that is $51.18 million worth of SOL after 5 months, and sends 300,000 SOL to Kraken. That is our 6.64 million in SOL remains. Big maybe looking to sell. sending their soul to an exchange and withdrawing it from staking. Sounds like they're ready to sell and take some profits. New Ivy League Brown University has disclosed they purchased 4.9 million worth of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF in March. More Bitcoin products, more Bitcoin being adopted by universities, hospitals, countries, states, you name it, it's being adopted. Bullish at Token 2049 Dubai, BlackRock reportedly surging institutional demand for Bitcoin, with investors increasingly allocating to spot BTC ETFs as a macro hedge. Um, it is the hardest asset in existence, so it makes sense. People are hedging against inflation and other macro trends and things. So Bitcoin's the way to do it, guys. Bullish, and I'll say that again, bullish. Stablecoin market cap hits a record 220 billion as liquidity returns and Bitcoin exits its bearish phase. So people are stabling up, getting ready to buy, and looks like they're ready to hedge against inflation in any way, shape, form necessary. So they're getting their stable coins, maybe positioning to make some big buys, some big Bitcoin buys. Latest, the EU is set to ban anonymous cryptocurrencies by 2027 under new AML rules. Not surprised there with the EU. Bullish, Fidelity acquired 6.43 million in ETH through Coinbase. Fidelity acquiring more Bitcoin. The time's running out. I'm telling you guys, it's running out to buy some Bitcoin. You know, you want whenever there's a dip, you better be buying it. Cheap sats is a blessing at these prices. Latest odds of a Fed rate cut next week dropped to 1% after strong jobs report. Rates expected to hold at 4.25 to 4.50%. Wow. Cut them rates, make them loans cheaper to borrow. Bullish. Bitwise predicts Bitcoin could hit 1 million by 2029 as ETF and government demand accelerates. Base case for 2025, 200K or 500K if US adopts BTC. I don't see any hot take here at all. 2029, that's a 1 million by 2029 is very very bullish speculation there. Good Lord, you hear my voice? I need some water. Get this guy some water. Today, the crypto fear and greed index has risen to 67, returning to the greed zone. People are buying and buying and buying, pushing this thing up. No longer in the neutral territory, no longer in fear. We are officially in greed. Very cool. Bullish Bitcoin price forecast for 2025. This is kind of similar to the one we covered up there, but it has this really cool infographic here where you can see people's different targets here, and their thesis why they are saying that it'll hit these targets. Standard Charter says that macro hedge and institutional flows will make it hit 200,000. HC Wainwright, halving cycle plus regulatory clarity, so on and so forth. New Dogs and Notcoin set a Guinness World Record at Token 2049 with 1,500 drone light show. And as you can see right here, this is what they did with a drone swarm with a lot. 1,500 drones here making pictures connected with ton, as you see here. Very cool seeing that. That's what new technology can do. Update: BTC reclaims 97K. Let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin right now. Looks like it came back down just a little bit, but it's still up over 96K. It's at 96,800 right now at the time of this recording. Now, Trump says there's no inflation and calls on the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. Gasoline just broke $1.98 a gallon, lowest in years. Groceries and eggs down. Energy down. Mortgage rates down. Employment strong, and much more good news as billions of dollars pour in from tariffs. Just like I said, and we're only in a transition stage, just getting started. Consumers have been waiting for years to see pricing come down. No inflation, the Fed should lower its rate. From DJT, what's his middle name? Donald John Trump? I don't know. Is he a Johnny? Who knows? Let me know in the comments if you know Trump's middle name. Breaking: U.S. short-term rate futures fall after jobs data as traders scale back Fed rate cut expectations. Goes along with what we just talked about. Lots of rate cuts are needed. Pump the economy, right? Print those dollars. So we can pump our bags. Latest: Tether CEO defends skipping MiCA, calling EU stablecoin rules very dangerous. From Ardonio. The European Central Bank is more interested in pushing the digital euro to control people and how they spend their money. Not a hot take at all from the Tether CEO. Yeah. Alert: 3 billion in Bitcoin shorts set for liquidation if BTC hits 100K. That's a lot of liquidations there. So bulls are driving the price up, trying to get to that liquidity and liquidate these shorts, right? Bullish. Uh, and another one here, latest: Tether plans to launch a US-based stablecoin this year as CEO Ardonio builds ties with Washington amid crypto-friendly shifts under Trump. Very, very bullish. And breaking: U.S. or UK to ban retail investors from borrowing money to buy crypto under new FCA rules targeting digital assets. Man. Overstep, oversight, all of the above, guys. Now, I don't know why the music just cut off. Let me see if I can do something about that. Just a little low, I think. Maybe something like right there. I think that's about the news that I'll cover. It is a Friday night, so hopefully all of you have had a very blessed week going into this weekend. Lots of bullish news for stacks this week, including from the individual protocols as well. Like Zest, you're now able to supply Alex token as collateral, and you're also able to borrow your Alex token on Zest. So just another coin to use for borrowing and lending in the Stacks ecosystem. I'm hyper bullish on borrowing and lending in CeFi and Stacks. Building on Stacks is building on Bitcoin. What other news we had? We had the Sui network integration that you heard of in the news. That's bullish. I think that SBTC is also within the Sol network, and I believe Aptos as well. I know that Aptos is one of the signers for the Stacks network, so that's pretty bullish. Let's check the comments and see what we got here. We got Tenderly, what's up? Still in the house, my guy. And DD, what's up, DD? Another one of our heavy hitters from our ecosystem. Much love, my guy. I hope that you're having a blessed one. But yeah, what else? We had flex pools where you can supply any amount of SDSDX to your SDX pair. You can supply one or the other, or it doesn't matter. You don't have to match up the exact dollar amount in value anymore on their new equation. So make sure you're migrating from the old pool to the new one so you're getting the best APY. Yeah, I mean, it's bullish, guys. There's plenty of stuff being built here. Just got out of a space with Crypto Dude, and Crypto Dude is eating tacos right now. He said that he probably stopped by in a little bit. Maybe we can jump into. Maybe I can show you what some of these protocols look like. I'll pull up Hermetica real quick, since they do have the new Hermetica 2.0 platform. I know I covered it earlier this week, but it's just so sleek that I want to show it to you. So let's pull that up real quick. Take another look at this thing. And then the portfolio section, you've got very cool analytics tools here. I could connect my wallet. Got a leather wallet, of course. Go get you a leather wallet on leather.io. I've got the Zest Bitcoin Sprint wallet there. And then I got my GPS wallet here. So I'll connect that. Let's see what it looks like. You know what I would like to see is like if I had like borrowed USD8 on the Zest protocol, here, maybe in my dashboard. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, this is my dashboard. Look at my dashboard. Very cool stuff. Got the reserve funds. Everything is very transparent, very sleek, very clean. I like that they have the dark mode with the new. Close your eyes if you use the dark mode. I'm gonna show off the light mode. Ah, my eyes. But yeah, it's very clean. And then with your stake, you could stake it here. You can stake your USDH, and then with the buy, you can now like swap, different tokens. You got Archico USD stablecoin, wrapped Bitcoin, bridged USDT, bridged BTC, stacks. You can swap stacks into your stable right from their platform, which is just pretty cool. I like it. Look at the dark mode before I blind anybody. And then from there, maybe we go to Zest and show off some Zest stuff. I really love being able to borrow and lend my assets on Zest and earn APY. So nice. Come back over here and swap my screen out real quick. Show you guys up from down on Zest. Go here and then there. And then as you can see, I'm earning 4.89% for supplying STSDX. Very nice. Come over here, I borrowed some Pico, some USDH, and some USDA. These are all the assets that you can supply as collateral: SBCC, STSDX, STSDX BTC, AEUSDC. This is what you'll use. This is like bridged ETH. If you use the all bridge to bridge in, you can bridge in right there. There's a little button that'll lead you there. SDX, DECO, USDH, AUSD, USDA, and now Alex. Very cool. One-click supply. Oh, this is a cool little feature here. What is this here? Let's see. So you can supply. You can supply all of your assets that you have in your wallet all in one click. Boom. That's new. That's really nice. Say you had I have a little bit of USDH in my wallet, a little SDX in my wallet, a little SBTC, and a little Alex. Instead of going and having to supply each one by one, if I just wanted to supply all of them, you can go here and then boom, average supply right here. I guess this pulls up my wallet metrics and it's dynamic, so it kind of shows you there. But one-click supply is based. That's new. I didn't see a post about that. I don't know if that's new or not. Did I miss it? Am I in the know? I like to think that I'm in the know. In my health factor up here, we got 2.8. I like to keep my health factor over 2 just for personal reasons. Everybody has a different risk tolerance. So yeah, that's what I got going on Zest. And then maybe we head over to stacking down next. Let me just type it in here. See if it'll take me there. Boom. And I'll drop this link to Stacking DAO in the comments so you guys could use it. If you're planning on stacking, go stack with Stacking DAO using this link. Support DeOrganized, that is our referral link. So tune on in, earn some APY, maybe get into some base lending on Zest protocol. But let's open up this app and see what we see. So right now I've got like 2.96 stacks that I could stack. Let me show you how easy it is. I'll just hit max and then I'll do 1 just so I have a little bit of gas. And I can select between the liquid stacking pool for STSTX. When you stack with this pool, what happens is you collectively, like with others in the pool, earn BTC yield, and then that BTC yield is automatically converted into STX and then added back to the pool. So STSTX will grow. The price of STSTX will grow against stacks the more cycles are completed. So over time, you'll see that exponentially raise. So moving on to the liquid stacking pool with SBTC yield, this is STSDX BTC. Instead of that happening with the like in STSDX with the conversion to flip the Bitcoin to STX and then being put back in the pool, you would get paid directly in SBTC, and that is 7.20 APY, and that is paid out starting soon, hopefully daily. So that'd be really, really cool. Loving seeing that new addition. Daily rewards is base. And then you also have native stacking with BTC yield, and that is 7.77%. I love that. 777. That's a lucky number. So whenever you stack with this pool, you can earn native BTC paid out every 2 weeks to your directly to your wallet. So you're participating in a stacking pool with others, and then earning that BTC yield paid directly to your wallet. Make sure that you are stacking before the cycle starts, because if you do not stack at the right time, you're going to be waiting that whole cycle to earn that APY. So make sure you're paying attention to the cycles. It is displayed correctly everywhere on StackNow. So stack at the beginning of a cycle so you can get the most APY. And then my active positions are here. You can go straight to Zest Protocol and supply collateral. You can go straight to Bitflow and supply collateral in their new flex pool there. And yeah, so and that's the amount of stacks I'm not earning yield on. Got all of my stacks earning yield at the moment. So very cool stuff going on there. Maybe we move on from here and show off Bitflow. Let's show off Bitflow. This is a multi-dex aggregator. It's used to find the best routes in the Stacks ecosystem for your swaps. It does a multi-hop for you and finds the best route. Right. So find the best swap rates across multiple dexes and liquidity pools. So it'll look at Archiduco pools, it'll look at Velar, it'll look at Alex, and then it'll do multi hops in between multiple assets to get the best bang for your buck when you're swapping. Let's read about this. Liquidity Hub. Dex aggregator on Stacks. Bitflow is designed to simplify the trading process, ensuring users to get the most value from their trades. By aggregating multiple trading routes and dexes, integrating with protocols like Alex, Archidico, Velar, and others, Bitflow Dex Aggregator guarantees the best swap rates across stacks. Built for smart traders who want the highest returns. And you can also trade the native BTC, SIP10 assets, runes, and more with without custodial risk. Say hello to a more secure, transparent, and decentralized way of trading. You can trade all of the stable coins that are used within the Stacks ecosystem. You can earn real yield in their pools, optimize your trades, borrow BTC. Ooh, that's crazy there. And then this is a newer function within the last 6 months. Bitcoin trading with runes. Bitflow's Runes AMM leverages the unique Runes fungible token protocol, enabling seamless, secure, and efficient trades within the Bitcoin ecosystem. Get your boards ready. BFF coming soon. The BFF token. Very cool. People that are participating in swaps, liquidity pools, and all that are earning points to go towards their TGE. So very cool stuff. And then let's take a look at their swap and see what it looks like. I'll zoom in a little bit here and show you what's up from down. As you can see here, whenever we click here, it's got multiple SIP tins and stuff that you can trade, including dog and your favorite runes. Got my token balances displayed here, how many tokens we have there. You can also DCA. So if you wanted to move into stacks, like, or you can DCA from this token into that token, or your stable is into stacks. You can do that with their new BitPro keepers. That is AI, and you can set your entries right every minute, every day, week, month, over 2 orders, how many orders you want it to be set as, and then you select your token that you want to buy. So really cool stuff going on with that. And they've got their news board up here, which is a very slick interface, user experience. Um, Very cool stuff. So, guys, it is Friday, and I appreciate you guys showing up and showing out as you usually do. Um, it's the weekend, so I'm gonna cut the stream just a little short, just 10 minutes short. We usually run for an hour to an hour and a half. But I'm wishing you guys a very amazing weekend. Go out there, touch some grass, touch some ass, and don't touch ash and get yourself in trouble. Get you some ass if you can. I hope you have a very blessed night, guys. I'm your boy GP with DeOrganized Media. This has been another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholar is in here just kicking it with the guys and talking about the different stuff we got going on in stacks. But yeah, I'm extending a lot of love and high frequency vibes for you guys on your weekend. So be sure to tune in to the Let's Go morning show at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. That is Eastern time, to play Find to Earn, get the latest coverage on happenings within the Bitcoin and broader crypto ecosystem. And tune in at 7 p.m. ET on Monday through Friday to kick it with your boy and a bunch of other Giga Brains. We have a lot of guys that come through and base builders from the ecosystem, along with other community members and all sorts of stuff. I think we're going to be having a segment with B Pepe guys, with Mark from B Pepe. Big shout out to Killer Mark and the B Pepe squad. So we'll figure that out, and then I'll keep you guys in the know. But for now, I am out. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.